New album from PJ Harvey, Send His Love to Me, as we move into the music studio. Polly, welcome back to the cafe.
Thanks, good to be back again.
You joined us before, and we were just talking. And you brought no instruments, of course. With the, I was surprised today that you were going to do this acoustically. Have you been trying this out a bit?
Once actually, yes, only once before. But it's good fun. We've had a bit of a sing-song on the bus sometimes. So.
Okay. Well, number one, who's playing with you today? Who's now in the band?
Okay, well, on my left I have John Parrish, who co-produced the album with me and Flood, playing guitar.
Absolutely.
I have Eric Drew Feldman on keyboards.
I must say, we have on one, Eric has the world's tiniest Marshall amp, and on the other end we have the largest accordion I've
we've
ever
got
seen.
Nick Baglin on accordion on my right-hand side, and Jean-Marc Butty on... Now, what can I describe this as? On a black box and a bit of bell, and Jean-Marc's on the album too, and Joe Gore, it's right ahead of me, on his guitar.
Great, and he's on the album too. Why don't we just start off with something? We can talk some more.
Okay, this is Meet the Monster.
I'm not jerking, no, I won't hide. Yeah, I'm ready, meet the monster tonight. Big black monsoon.
Meet the Monster. PJ Harvey and band are with us here today at the World Cafe. You just had something in some interview which I found really surprising. You talked about how you wrote all these down in Dorset sort of alone. And you talked about there's a lot of space on the record. And when I first listened to the record, I didn't get that. But I went back hearing that comment, and is a lot of space on it. How do you manage to do that? There's a lot of sort of glorious distortion throughout the record and a lot of instruments, but yet there's a lot of space.
I think the album and the songs were based so much on creating moods and atmospheres, much more than I'd ever done in any of my songs before. And so it becomes really important to concentrate on the very specific sounds, on very simple instruments, really, and just keeping the whole thing as simple as possible. And I think that was something that all three of us who were working in the studio were working towards the whole time. And that was the most important thing, to maintain the space and not add anything that isn't needed.
And you also did something, you kind of went for sounds that you've never heard before on the record in a lot of ways. I mean, not in terms of synthetic sounds, but they're combinations of things that you wonder where it comes from.
Yeah, I think definitely it's great fun exploring those sounds, but it also takes the song into a completely different league that otherwise might have sounded a very kind of normal song.
Yeah.
Especially on a song like we just played. I mean, on the record we were really aware of that for ages in the studio. It just sounded like a middle of the road rock song with, oh my God, what can we do? And we ended up kind of debasing everything that was on there until it sounds as revolting as possible, and I think then it started to work.
Revolting wouldn't have been quite the word I wanted to use, but yeah. Do you want to do something? I haven't heard any accordion yet. You want to do something that
Yeah,
works in?
sure. We'll do Come On Billy.
Come on, Billy, come to me. You know I'm waiting. I love you endlessly. Come on, Billy, you're the only one. But don't you think it's time now you met your only son? I remember lovers play. The corn was cold and we lay it for a day. I remember the things you said, my little Billy. Come to your lover's bed. Come home is my plea. Your home now is here with me. Come home to your son. Tomorrow might never come. Come on, Billy, you look good to me. How many nights now? Your child inside. Oh, don't forget me. I had your son. Damn thing went crazy, but I swear you're the only one.
Come on, Billy. That works really well. That's great.
I forgot how to play tambourine at the end.
So I'm wondering, the songs are all yours, but is the way it ends up on the record a collaboration? John's really involved and Flood wasn't really involved, or
Well, yeah, it was co-production between myself, Flood, and John.
so? Did you spend like a lot of time, or did you try a lot of, before you recorded, or you just like, they're laughing?
We
You-
tried everything. We spent years. That's how it seemed. It was extremely hard for everybody, wasn't it?
It was really hard work, but
I mean, in interviews I've been saying it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, and I'm not lying. And I think I dragged Flood and John there with me.
me too, I agree.
Good. So it must be fun to just be out playing them now that you've worked it all out.
It is, in some ways, it's the reward for all the hard work, because I love playing live, and it's this is the fun part of it.
Gotcha. Well, you had another one you said you'd worked up.
Yeah, we haven't actually tried this one before, so it's The Dancer.
This is the bus version.
We haven't even tried it on the bus, actually. It was the warm-up prior to this version. That can be a second verse.
He came riding fast like a phoenix out of fire flame. He came dressed in black with a cross bearing my name. He came bathed in light in splendor and glory. I can't believe what the Lord has finally sent me. Face of the true God. Make a cry with joy at the depth of my love. Yes, I've great days, I've great nights for the Lord just to send me home sometime. I'd look long, I'd look far to bring peace to my broken empty heart. My love will stay till the riverbed run dry. My love lasts long as the sunshine and blue sky. I love him longer as each damn day goes. A man is gone and heaven only knows. I've cried days, I've cried nights for the Lord just to send me home some sign. Is he near? Is he far? Bring peace to my back and empty heart. So long day, so long night.
pretty good for a debut. That worked great. I was curious in the shows. You're still doing kind of shorter shows, whereas you
We play for, it's quite a long show for me actually. We do an hour and 10.
an hour and
roughly.
10. That is longer than
So, and then they wheel me off.
I would expect so. Are you able to stretch out any? I mean, are there parts that are improvised during the show, or?
Yeah, there are places where anything could happen if it wanted to, and we just kind of see what sort of mood we're in, really.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true for anybody, but it must be. You must have to react to that in some way. Well, I'm the only audience here today. I had a great time, so thanks a lot.
Thanks. We'll
PJ
charge you on the way out.
Absolutely. Oh my God, I didn't bring my wallet. PJ Harvey, our guest, will be back in a moment here in the World Cafe.